WordNerds, Erin here. So a couple of coworkers and I were talking about Gone Girl. A lot of people at my work are reading it and were really excited to go see the movie. While we were talking about it, a coworker said she hadn't read the book, but why bother because she was just going to go see the movie. As you can imagine, my reaction was something like... So here I was, boiling away, trying not to say anything, and she starts laughing because she obviously knew how to touch a nerve, and she said it just to get a rise out of me. Because apparently I am just that predictable. Don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those types of people who scorns movies. Movies? Really? You watch movies? I feel so sad for you. I don't even own a TV. You should read some literature sometime. It's good for your brain. Normally I read the book and then watch the movie. I do it this way because I've often found that I really enjoy the book and I'm severely disappointed by the movie. So I read the book, I put it aside sort of in a different compartment in my head, and then I go and try to enjoy the movie regardless of what they do with it. If I go into it not expecting that much, a lot of the time I come out pleasantly surprised. Of course, a lot of other times I've ended up not being pleasantly surprised. City of Bones. Oh, sorry, coughing attack. Movies and books are both super different, but I love both forms of entertainment. I went and saw Dracula last night, and it's something that I probably wouldn't have loved in book format just because I'm very, vampired out. But in movie format, it was amazing. Epic music, epic dramatic moments, and I just keep saying epic because that's probably the best word to describe it. Plus, the origin story was really amazingly creepy, and I loved it. Books are great because they're going to give you details that movies are not, just because of the time factor. Books you can take days to read, stretch out the experience, and movies are usually over in an hour and a half to 2 hours. With a book, you know the inner conflict and the emotions of the character within any given moment. Movies, not so much. You have to interpret the body language or the facial expressions, or they have to come right out and say what they're feeling, which is not quite as effective sometimes. On the other hand, like I said with Dracula, we had lots of big, clashing, epic battle scenes and really thunderous bass music, and it was a really cool experience that wouldn't necessarily have translated as well over into a book. It's not to say that you cannot do big battles and epic fight scenes in books. You can, it's just a different effect. So what about you? Have you ever had someone tell you, why bother reading the book? I'm going to watch the movie. And if so, what was your reaction to that? And here's another question for you. Do you enjoy watching the movie first and then reading the book, or the other way around? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget, at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, the Word Nerds are having our live chat, and we would love to see you there. Thanks for watching, fellow Word Nerds, and I'll see you next week.